What's going on, you guys? Nelson here, and welcome back to another video. Guys, I feel like, even though it hasn't been that long, I feel like it's been a little while since I've actually posted a video. It's been probably like a week and a half or so, but anyway, I'm happy to be back on here, guys. I've been a little bit busy, so I do apologize for the wait for the next video. Just been having a lot going on, and but yeah, this episode is gonna be funny and interesting and just fun at the same time. As you can tell by the title, 8 Things You Should Not Do When Living in Germany. As you all know, I mean, everybody has their different experiences in terms of what they go through, in terms of, of the do's and not to do's. When you enter into a new country, because of the mannerisms, as I always say, and the cultural differences, and just, overall, so I have my share, and it's hilarious, and yeah, and that's what's beautiful about this, me sharing this, is that it's just my personal experience with these things. And so yeah, anyway, before we jump in, I'm gonna go grab me a coffee, get this day started, and I'm just gonna take you guys along with me. So if this is your first time tuning in, do me a favor, subscribe to my channel. That way you can be notified every single time I upload a new video, a new song, whatever the hell I'm working on, guys. It's just gonna be random. I just hope whoever's with me now, who's been riding with me this whole time, just keep interacting with me. And I'm personable, guys. You guys can always reach out to me. I'm always gonna respond as much as I can. I'm not one of those people that get, like, as the Germans would say, shiki-miki, or as the New Yorkers would say, stuck up, or bougie. So anyway, guys, let's get this day started, and I'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, so let's get started. Yeah, as I said, this is going to be an interesting one, as you can tell from the title. 8 things you should not do in Germany. Believe me when I tell you, as I said before, there are funny ones, and then there are ones that, oh shit, probably shouldn't do that. There's some that will get on other people's nerves, and yeah, maybe some that are superstitious, or I don't know, call it as you wish. But anyway, got the coffee on deck, and let's get started. First thing you should not do when you're driving on the Autobahn. Guys, I know I've been talking about the Autobahn and getting a video on that, so I'm just gonna throw a little bit of a snippet in here. It's like a game. It's literally like there's rules to driving on the Autobahn. And so basically, you have 3 lanes. The right lane, that's furthest to the right, that's the slowest lane. That's the lane you should always be driving on. The middle lane is a little bit faster, and you're only allowed to go on that lane if you're overtaking the cars on the right side. And then on the left, guns blazing, guys. Like, literally there's no speed limit in on the Autobahn, except in certain areas where they have this thing called blitzer, or like the camera, the speeding camera that catches you guys. Never, and I say never, drive on the left lane where there's no speed limit. I tell you why. I had an experience where I was driving on there, and I didn't realize, okay, you only are allowed to, if you're gonna go on that lane, you're only allowed to overpass the person that's in the middle lane, and you gotta, drive as fast as you can, and then get the heck out of there again. I remember one time I was there, and I didn't see it, but just intuitively speaking, something just told me to look at my rearview mirror, and I see this freaking Ferrari just buzzing through that road, and he was catching up to me so fast, and if I did not look, I could have got into an accident. And so this guy was like, vroom, and then next thing you know, I was like, oh shit, and then I switched back over to the middle. This is, of course, when I first got here, I didn't really know the rules to the game, and so freaking hilarious. And so yeah, don't ever stay in the left lane, because there's going to be a lot of cars that are a lot faster than you, especially those high performance cars, and B is just the law. So just make sure you do that. Middle lane, for a while I thought, okay, maybe I'll just stay in the middle lane. It's okay, it's no big deal, whatever. And then so I'm driving on the middle lane, and I'm like driving at like 125, 130 kilometers per hour. All you Americans, you have to do the conversion. And I'm just like, whatever, okay, this is a good speed. I'm not driving like a turtle. there's this person, you know, that was behind me, and I look up, and the person's like looking at me like, I swear to you, for a moment, I felt like I teleported back to New York, and I was getting that, yo, fuck you, asshole, you know, this whole feeling, and, you know, I've never been called so many assholes in your life, so just do yourself a favor, stay the hell on the right side of the lane if you plan on driving slowly. So, anyway, yeah, this is a good one. Coffee, guys, love it. Funny story as cheers or Prost with the Germans. You have to understand something about this, guys, okay? That's very important when you make eye contact, when you cheers. I say about 10 years ago, or maybe more, I was doing a tour out here, a musical tour out here, and I remember we just finished the show. I had performed in, I think it was Berlin, and then Stuttgart, and then Hanover. We did like a tour in these different cities. And funny story. We had finished for the night, you know, got us bottles of champagne. You know, we just wanted to relax, enjoy the evening, and just, you know, really enjoy Europe, because I hadn't been in Europe since I was a child. So imagine that. And so anyway, we popped the bottles, pour the champagne, and next thing you know, I do a cheers, like, hey, cheers, you know, without making eye contact. So the German guy was like, listen, whoa, listen, stop. He stopped. Everybody said, no. You didn't know? I said, didn't know what? You didn't know? I was like, no, tell me, you know? And he was like, there's a rule to this, okay? If you do not make eye contact when you are cheersing with somebody here in Germany, that's 7 years of bad sex. And I'm just sitting there like,
oh, somebody, oh, he needs some milk.
I looked at my manager. He looks at me. And then we're like, oh, okay. So, cheers. So, do not make eye contact with the people when you do a cheers. Just freaking look at them in the eyes and say cheers. Ever since that day, I cheers with everyone, making eye contact, and I actually brought it back to the States with my family. I said, guys, you know, this whole saying about, you know, cheersing 7 years of back sex, you know, you kind of want to make sure you're okay in that department, you know what I mean? So anyway, funny story. That was really funny to me. Next one. Another thing you should not do is with your water bottles when you go shopping at you know, supermarkets here, is you should not throw away your bottles. Very important, guys. They have a really nice system here where they give you money back for doing the good deed and recycling your bottles. So do not throw away your bottles. That's A, it's just not the right thing to do. You're not really following the system here. And B, you lose money. So just go ahead and do that. Another one. Addressing strangers in formal and informal. When you don't know somebody, do me a favor. You have to use Sie, not du. Yeah. So I guess example of that is if you need help, möchtest du helfen? That's informal, or opposed to saying müssen Sie helfen. Yeah. So Germans, correct me if I'm wrong. I can get that wrong, but I'm sure you guys are gonna give me some love on the comments about that. This is very important when you don't know somebody. For the first time, you have to be formal. And then, of course, when you get familiar with the person, you can use the du and be a little bit more personal with the person. And you know, especially older people here, they really like that respect. And so just make sure you do not use du in the beginning unless you are given the green light to do so. Another thing do not do in Germany. Don't gossip, okay? Behind somebody's back. Or don't, you know what, I'll say this. Don't gossip anywhere, all right? And the reason why I say don't gossip anywhere, I went back to see my family in Seattle, yeah? And I'm gonna tell you a freaking hilarious story. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get outside for a little bit, guys. I'm gonna go grab the coffee, and I'm just gonna go to the coffee shop and get some work done over there. So I got my stuff, went over to the coffee shop, and I kid you not, I felt like I got teleported back to Germany. I see these two women, man, they were standing in line, and they were speaking German. So my antennas went up right away because at this point I could understand, I could speak it, and I was just like, I started listening, and then I noticed they said that the coffee was not good. I forgot how she said it. She's like, this is this cafe here in USA is nicht so lecker. Es schmeckt das nicht, or something like that. I can't remember what they were saying, but all I remember was saying was, because I just really wanted to communicate with them so bad, I started laughing, and then I said, when they were walking towards my table, getting ready to leave, I said, Entschuldigung, hallo, ich bin Nelson, ich komme aus New York, aber ich lebe in Deutschland seit 2014 und so. Ich habe gehört, du magst das Kaffee nicht. Es tut mir leid, es ist ein anderes Situation mit Kaffee in Europa. Ich kann das verstanden. And I swear, I never saw two people's, like, I can't even imagine the shocked face these people had. It was so fucking hilarious, guys. They were just like, oh, du kannst Deutsch. I was like, yeah. So do not gossip, because you never know who A is listening, and you never know who understands, because you can get one of these holy shit moments. I gotta watch what I say sometimes, because you never know who could understand the language. So don't gossip. And I mean that in Germany, because it could be the same way here. And also, if you go to a different country and you think you're gonna get away with your language, your native tongue from wherever country you come from. So keep that in mind. Another one. Quiet hours here in Germany. Germany, guys, let me tell you something about Germany. When it comes down to quiet time, quiet hours, they take that so seriously, okay? And I'll tell you this. From 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., guys, correct me, my German comrades here, definitely correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. You have the opportunity to do whatever the hell you want, make as much noise as you want. But when 10 o'clock hits, shut up, turn everything low, don't be so loud, and chill out, because they take the rest very seriously, and they will call the cops on you if you are not obeying the rules. Germans really like following the rules, so just make sure you do that. I forgot what happened with me, but I was recording something really quickly in my room, and I think it was like 10:15 at night. And this is when I was living close. I was living closer to Frankfurt at this time. But anyway, long story short, I was recording something. I was like, shit, I really got to finish it because I got to submit it like in the next 30 minutes. So I just wanted to record that one part and then send it off, So I was like, fuck, let me just stretch the rules a little bit, New York, and see what happens, right? So I did. I recorded, and then I kid you not, it's only 15 minutes after the time, yeah. And I hear banging on the wall, boom, boom, boom. Shut up, it's late, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, damn, man. So thankfully I had already recorded it. But yeah, follow the rules, guys. I think it's a great thing. In the States, they don't really give a fuck. They don't care at all, guys. Like, it is what it is. Some people don't, really care. Listen, this is my apartment, this is my house. I can be as loud as I want. And I learned that, it's kind of a good look if you can respect the neighbor, especially if you're living in a building with others. So definitely do that. Another one. So I learned this one the hard way. Americans, we always have card on deck. Always pay everything with a card. And so in Germany, it's different. In most restaurants, guys, at a lot of restaurants, they only take cash only. Very rare that you're gonna find a place where they're taking card. It's just, I don't know why it's like that, but they're just all about that. So make sure whenever you're going to a restaurant or going to a supermarket, you always have cash in hand, just so you can pay for your stuff. And and just make sure you're covered, and not looking stupid while people are waiting to pay and stuff. And especially if you go to the supermarket. Another thing, when you go to certain supermarkets, for example, Reva, they take MasterCard, Visa, they take all types of cards. But if you go to this place called Edeka or something like this is what it's called, they do not take debit card or MasterCard. They take what's called the EC card. So that's Maestro, not MasterCard. They look the same. They have the same, like, the same sort of logo, but just different colors. But yeah, anyway, guys, always have cash on deck, because you will look stupid, and and if you're sitting there trying to pay and your card is not being taken and you got a big line behind you. So just always carry cash. Trust me, I learned the hard way. And last but not least, guys, when you go to a restaurant, you do not get free water. You do not get free refills. That's how it is. Okay, in the States, you can drink as much tap water at a restaurant as you want, but here, guys, you got to pay per bottle. It's just the way it's just the European way, and it is what it is. So, yeah, just make sure you keep that in mind. Don't expect the free stuff. A lot of cultural adapting that I needed to do when I moved here. But you know what, guys, so far it's been a great ride for me, and I really say I love being in Germany from the bottom of my heart. I really love the vibe here. I've learned to love it more and more, the culture. And I'd say the more you open your mind, the more open you become, and the more open you become, the more you learn about yourself in the long run. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. 8 things you should not do in Germany. Just make sure, if you're new to this channel, do subscribe. That way you can be notified every single time I upload a new video, new song. Again, guys, I just haven't had time. I'm gonna do the next one. I'll probably do a video of me eating food here that's very popular in Germany, especially that Döner. I'm gonna start with that one first, and then I'm gonna start going into the German traditional meals that they have here. And I'm just gonna eat it in front of you guys. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be all types of content on this channel, guys. But everybody that's been showing me love so far, thank you so much. Keep doing that. That really blesses me, touches my heart, keeps the channel rocking and rolling. And I look forward to the next video with you guys. So I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.